Welcome to Sonar here in UniRadio 99.7. Thanks for taking these minutes to talk about your music and this new single called Ratos.
Great to be here. Glad to be here.
Tell us, please, how you introduced to the music and specifically to electronic music, like a little brief of your career.
I mean, definitely, I got into music when I was like full on properly when I was like 10, and I saw my cousin play the guitar at this family thing, and then I started learning to play that, and that was my introduction to music overall. But more into the electronic music world, I started diving like maybe around like 18 or something, and that's when I like started listening to a lot of like electronic music. And I've always listened to a lot of like indie band oriented stuff, and then also electronic music. They're like two worlds for me that I try to combine and that I enjoy the most, and that's what I try to.
That's amazing. Do you have like a specific genre of electronic music that you liked most, and then you decided to combine it with indie music?
I mean, I listen to a lot of different like subgenres of electronic music. I don't even like want to label them too much in my head. But, you know, I've had some like intense techno periods where I listen to a lot of techno only, or some like more housey type of stuff. But when I'm making my own music, I really just want to bring all kinds of elements of all kinds of those genres into the songs with the organic band influence too, and try to make something unique, you know?
Yeah, because it's totally different about other producers that are into electronic music, because you are in another way to interpret this genre that sometimes is more for the club, but also I think that you can listen to your music maybe during a road trip or with your friends at house. It's not like very clever, I think.
Amazing, thank you. Yeah, that's really glad that you feel that way, because like I'm really glad that you feel that way, because that's definitely my intention with the music I make. Right, it has electronic music elements and it has the club elements sometimes, like the four on the floor kick and stuff. But I really want the music to be mostly about the emotion and the kind of music that you can listen to at home when you're, you know, making food or you're hanging out with your friends, like I said, or, you know, pretty much wherever. So, yeah.
Yeah, it's really easygoing to listen it, and I love it. So tell us how became the idea to write Ratos?
I started, the whole idea for the project came to me maybe around a year and a half ago or something like that, or 2 years, maybe like something like that. And I just really wanted to make something where I could combine all of my like musical history, the band stuff and the electronic stuff. And I wanted to make music that was really emotional and that had like intense feelings. That's always what I find the most inspiring or moving in music when I listen to it, when there's like those kind of strong emotions happening.
I think that it could be a great idea if we have like our headphones near to pay attention about these little elements that are behind in the beats maybe, and in the end we can, we can feel the whole magic of this EP, that I can notice that sometimes it's like a mix of emotions that they're not mostly combined, like maybe feeling pain but also happiness in the same song. So how is it going? I mean, how easy is to mix these opposite feelings in a same track?
I mean, that is the exact combination that I always want to, like that contrast. I want to bring that into the music, because like that's what life really is about, you know, like it's happiness and sadness at the same time.
Yes.
And I mean, I don't know, for me it's really natural to like kind of like strive for that, the combination of those. Like a lot of the times there's maybe some sadness with the lyric or the melody, but then like the track can be more uplifting or something. And whenever I like to have that like bittersweetness and sadness, but then also the euphoric uplifting thing, so that you're kind of like, you kind of know that everything's okay, or at least it's gonna be okay, but you can still like feel it out and let those sad feelings come out, you know?
So this was making during the pandemic, or it was like after that?
Like the idea of it started during the pandemic, like a year and a half ago or almost 2 years ago. I had the idea, like now is finally the right time to do this. But then the song started to come together sometime like end of last year or something like that. So that was kind of like already after the pandemic, but it definitely started during the pandemic, yeah.
It's the result of healing, you know, that all the things that we have been through the pandemic, and then listening this kind of music is more like refreshing to get this new life, because this is a new life in 2023, right?
Yeah, amazing. I'm really glad that you feel that way, because like that's exactly what I'm hoping for and going for. Yeah.
That's lovely. So tell us, for the people that haven't already listened to the EP, what else we are going to find in it, and any surprises? I mean, if we have the headphones on, where you will transport us with your music?
Well, I hope it transports the listener to a place of like self-love, and somewhere where you might think of maybe the trauma you've been experiencing or stuff, but still coming out the other side, kind of just feeling a sense of relief and stuff. That way it feels like the music is intimate and personal, and I hope it feels that way for the listener to like place your life within the songs and the emotions that are going throughout the EP.
Excellent. I really, really appreciate that you have taken these minutes to talk about this new EP, the new single, and it was amazing to talk to you.
Thank you. This was great. Amazing. Thanks for the talk.